All-Star Secrets tape 21179, show number 38. The show will be seen 22879.
One of the stars you've just seen says, and I quote, "I love my bathtub because whenever anything is wrong, I can fix it in the bathtub." Now, who do you think that is?
Is it the clever Bill Cullen, the classy Della Reese, the charming John Shuck, the contagious Nanette Fabre, or the colossal Artie Johnson? We'll find out who fixes it in the bathtub when our all-star panel and these three competitors meet face-to-face on All-Star Secrets. And now, here's the host of All-Star Secrets, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome to All-Star Secrets. Did you hear what I just said? One of these stars over here says they love their bathtub because whenever anything is wrong, they can fix it in the bathtub. Let's see who can fix it in the bathtub right now. Who is that? Looks like Nanette. No, it's Della.
It is. It is.
You solve all your problems in the bathtub?
All of my problems in the bathtub. There are two kind of baths, you know.
No, I didn't know that.
Well, there are. There's one to get clean. That one doesn't count.
No.
And then there's one where you take the things that you need in, you sit down, you put a lot of good gooey stuff in there, and you sit there and you just let it soothe away the problems. That's my favorite kind of bath.
What kind of problems do you solve in your bathtub?
Well, sometimes I solve whether I should sign a contract or not, or if I should continue with the act I've got, or should I change it, or many problems. Should I kill my daughter? I've thought about that several times in the bathtub. The bathtub saved her life many times.
Those are the kind of bizarre secrets you're going to hear revealed by our stars. When we come back, I want you to meet three contestants. They're going to decide who the secrets are all about. And we'll meet them in just a moment from now. Welcome back to All-Star Secrets. I want you to meet our three contestants who will be competing today, all trying to win some money. First of all, a secretary who once received an orange from John Davidson, Lisa Hannibal. Lisa, do you still have the orange?
Yes, I ate the orange about 2 years ago, but I still have the peel.
Oh, you hung on to the peel?
Yeah.
John will be very happy to hear that, too, I'm sure. Okay, a party fortune teller who once read George Burns' hand, Spencer Grendel. What did he say when you read his hand, Spencer?
I looked at his hand and he said, "My lifeline can't stop because I'm booked up for 2 years," and he shook his cigar.
I see. Okay. This lady's hobbies are music, modeling, and psychology. She comes to us from Canada, Sheila Fisher. Sheila, how long have you been here in the United States?
Just a few months.
You like it?
Oh, I love it.
Good.
Yeah,
well, we're glad you're here. Okay, here's how our competition works. Every time I reveal a secret, one of our stars over here will tell you who they think that secret's about. Then it's going to be up to you to decide for yourself. Every time you choose the correct star, well, you'll win some money. And contestants, you will determine exactly how much each secret is worth by stopping our random money selector. And in round one, our secrets are going to be worth between $120 and $300. Spencer, you won the toss of the coin backstage before the show, so you have control. You stopped it at $150. Darn teeth. They're new teeth, too, and I don't know what happened to them. Okay, for $150, good luck to all three of you. Here we go. Because they thought their college social rules were inhuman, one of today's stars formed a smuggling ring and guaranteed to get clients into the dorm of the opposite sex for a fee. Aha! The plot thickens. Artie, it's not you, but who looks like the smuggler on the panel?
They all look like smugglers to me. I wouldn't trust any of them with my cat. I think Bill is too involved with the law and the ramifications of the law. I don't think he would have started his youth as that kind of... Della's college career started very early and quit very early.
Who do you think it is, Artie?
Nanette, I go to John Shuck.
You think it's John Shuck? All right. Artie Johnson said this was about John Shuck. It's worth $150. If all three of you right, you get $50. Two of you right, $75. You're the only one with the correct answer. You win all of the money. Let's see who you think it is now. Ha ha!
John.
It must be the look on his face. How come you say that, Lisa?
He just looks like the type that would do something.
He looks like a smuggler. All right. Spencer?
I work with a Chinese face reader, and it's in his face that he would do that.
It's in his face. Ah, okay. If it is John, you'll split the money 3 ways. However, if it's not John, you're not going to win any money at all. Let's find out who the smuggler on the panel is. It's John Chuck. You're right. You get $50 apiece. What did you do, my friend? You smuggled girls?
Well, we had sort of a Mission Impossible operation. We thought it was very unfair that the social rules were such as they were. Anyhow, we would figure out when the traffic police were around, and we had about 5 or 6 guys ladder up the window, and we needed the girls' help for this.
So you bring the guys into the girls' dorms?
The guys into the girls' dorms.
Now, where was this?
$25. Denison University in Granville, Ohio.
Did you ever get caught?
I got an education, too. So
Did you ever get caught?
No, I didn't get caught. I was visiting a girlfriend one night, and about 4 o'clock in the morning, we were playing bridge. It was very
Yes. Under the bridge,
all of a
probably.
sudden, you know, I had to visit the men's room,
Yes.
which there was none. So I went to the ladies' room, and I opened this one stall, and there was this girl already there who said, "Man on the 3rd floor, man on the 3rd floor." I take off, and the only place I could find to hide was I pulled some laundry off of a line and climbed into a dryer and hid there for the rest of the night.
That was it?
That was it. So I thought I'd gotten away with it until about 5 years ago. I was back visiting my alma mater, and I ran into Art Shumway, the night patrolman, and he said, "Been staying in the dryer lately?"
All right. Hey, you did well. Everybody won $50 to begin with. And remember, all of these secrets are true. They could be about anybody on this panel over here. Sheila, you have control of the random money selector this time. Why don't you hold up the button and let's see where you can stop it. It could be up to $300. $210. All right. For $210, one of our celebrities is very opinionated and told our staff, listen, I quote now, this is what one of our celebrities said, "I think evangelism is the biggest ripoff in the world, and I don't like people preaching to me." Now, it's not you, Della, but who thinks evangelism is a ripoff?
Well, I know that Nanette is not connected too much with things that are ripoff, and I know she's preaching everywhere she goes, so it couldn't be her.
All right.
I'm gonna go. Artie has nothing to preach about, and John stays in the dryer all the time, so it's got to be Bill.
You think it's Bill
I
Cullen?
think it's Bill.
Okay, Della Reese thinks it's Bill Cullen. You at home, why don't you try to play along with us this time for $210, contestants? Who do you think it is? Lock in your answers. You're looking for the star who thinks evangelism is the biggest ripoff in the world. Everybody's locked in their answers, and a couple of you have gone along with Bill. Sheila, how come you said Bill Cullen?
Oh, he just looks like the type of guy to speak his mind. I think it'd be
Speak
him.
his mind. Okay, Lisa said Nanette Fabre.
Nanette seems to me to be the type that would have her own opinion about.
All right, we're going to see if you're right. If it is Nanette, you'll win all of the money, at least $210. If it turns out to be Bill Cullen, then Spencer and Sheila will split the money. Let's find out which one of our stars made a very controversial statement. It's Bill Cullen. You were right. Okay, Spencer and Sheila, you split the money. You get $105 apiece. That's a pretty strong statement, guy.
Well, I don't think that anyone has the right to go to other countries or other places and try to preach to anyone to get them to change from the way they are. I think people should be left alone as far as that's concerned. And also, in my day, I'd like to finish my... and furthermore, friends...
Don't preach to me, Bill Cullen.
No, people should be left alone. They're running over to India trying to make them stop having kids. They like to have kids in India. If that's what they want to do, let them do it.
Don't look at me.
I've known every evangelist I've ever known has been very wealthy on the side. And that's all I have to say.
There are a few good evangelists. I'm taking up for y'all out there. There are a few.
No, the ministers are said, but not evangelists per se, trying to change a person from what they are to what they want them to be.
What about you? Now, you including the cults and all of that, too?
Yes, cults are dead. They're at the head of the list. I mean, all these silly cults that have made up religions and stuff like that, who get tax privileges, and they got a lot of lawyers. And I don't like lawyers either, you know that.
Yeah, we found that out the other day.
We just have one that you do like, Bill. Anyone that you do like will do.
Right. Anything I can't stand is an evangelist who is also a lawyer.
I see, yeah. All right. Tell you what, we'll be back with more All-Star Secrets, and round here, secrets are going to be worth up to $600. We'll be right back for that.
If you want to be a contestant on All Star Secrets, write to All Star Secrets, Box 900, Beverly Hills, California, 90213. Please include your phone number. And now back to Bob Eubanks and more All Star Secrets.
Thank you, Charlie O'Donnell. Hey, I want to thank you for all the letters that you've sent us about All Star Secrets and about your interest in our stars and their secrets. We really enjoy your letters. Thank you very much. Okay, in round 2, our secrets are worth between $360 and $600. And Lisa, you have control of the random money selector. Just simply push the button and let's see where you can stop it. At $600. Okay. It is time to win some money. Think carefully now. Here's the secret for $600. We've all been lucky enough to find a lost penny on the street. But one of today's stars says they used to have premonitions that they were going to find money. And they did. Now, it's not you, Nanette, but who knew where to go to find the dough?
Artie knows where everything is, but some kind of premonition tells me it's not Artie. John knew where to find the $25, the people that could, give him the $25. Della's very psychic. Bill doesn't know anything.
And is against everything.
So I think it's Della.
You think it's Della Reese. All right, Nanette February thinks it's Della Reese. Our stars are trying to give you some good advice now. They're not trying to fool you. You can take that advice or you can choose for yourself for $600 now. You're looking for the star who claims that they have premonitions and they know where to find money. And look what we've got. 3 of you think that it's Della Reese. How come, Spence?
I think she's psychic, too, and I think that she can
What do you mean, too?
find
Are you
money.
psychic?
I agreed with Nanette.
Oh, I see. Okay.
What, that Bill doesn't know anything?
So you think that
He's
she
too
might
intellectual to find money.
might be psychic. Sheila, why did you say Della?
I think that she would be thinking positive, that, something good is going to happen. It will happen.
Everybody says it's Della Reese. If you're right, you'll split that $600 3 ways. Good luck to you. I hope it is Della Reese. Who made that statement? It's John Shuck. No, not Della. John.
I said it. He knew where to find the 25. I should have stayed with that.
My 25 was more than I ever found.
You have these premonitions that you know you're going to find money?
This happened between the time I was 6 and 8 years of age. I would have premonitions about 2 things. One was candy, and one was money. Candy was always in the icebox, so that was easy. No. And the money, I, on 3 or 4 occasions, would be playing out in the yard, and I knew that I could find a nickel, and I would go, and there it was. And the most money I ever found was on a rainy day traveling with my father in the automobile, and I suddenly asked him to pull over. And he said, "Why?" I said, just pull over. And I got out of the car, walked up to the front of where we had parked, and reached into the gutter and pulled out a $5 bill.
All
Could
right.
we get that working again?
Yeah, I'd love to get it working.
Artie, are you a psychic at all?
No, not really. No, I'm not allowed to because my wife won't let me.
Your wife won't let you what?
Be psychic. No, because she runs the house, and if I was psychic, she would be very upset.
She runs the house?
Of course. Doesn't every woman run the house without you knowing it? And not only that, when you stop and think about it, they probably run the biggest investment you have in your life, finally. So they're captains of industry. Every woman is a captain of industry.
Are you henpecked?
Not at all.
You're not henpecked?
Not at all, but I carry the bass drum when she wants me to.
I see, okay. John Chuck, by the way, stars in NBC's new series Turnabout on Friday nights. Okay, Spencer. Once again, the controls go back to you. You stopped it at $420. For $420, one of our panelists wanted to go to China. And it took over 2 months to get a security clearance from the Chinese government because they suspected our star of being a behind-the-scenes secret advisor to the President of the United States. Now, it's not you, Bill Cullen, but who looks like they would give the President secret advice?
I don't know, but our president looks like he'd take it.
There's something else he's against.
Yes, I'm also against politicians. No, can you pick one of these? What if someone actually...
They wanted to go to China. They couldn't get a security clearance because the Chinese government suspected them of being a secret advisor to the President of the United States.
Well, I'll tell you, I can answer that without even going through the process of elimination. It was Artie Johnson, because the Chinese government didn't want him in their country. They had other reasons. They just used that president bit as an excuse. That's all.
I see. Okay, Bill Cullen thinks it's Artie Johnson for $420. Lock in your answers, please, and let's see who you think it is. looking for the star that the Chinese government suspected was a secret advisor to the President of the United States. How you doing there? Okay, everybody's locked in their answers, and there's some interesting choices. Spencer, Nanette Fabre.
I think she's clean-cut, and I think she's working for good causes. That would make the Chinese suspicious.
Very likely. Lisa, how come you said Artie Johnson?
He seems to be the suspect type to me, the kind of person that you would suspect.
Yes, he certainly does, doesn't he? If it's Artie, you and Sheila will split the money. If it's Nanette, then Spencer will win all the money. Let's see, which one of our celebrities is about Nanette? Spencer, you were there. Okay. Hey, I could have guessed that because I found out yesterday that you broke down in a taxi cab right there in front of the White House. Sure.
Don't talk to her like that.
You know, what happened was, in 1971, the People's Republic invited me to come to China to give them talk to them about what I knew about the deaf. And at that time, I was chairman of the National Advisory Committee for Education of the Deaf, and it said in my visa application that I was the advisor to the president and the secretary of HEW. Well, in China at that time, if you were the chairman of anything, you were the big cheese. So they were very embarrassed to find out, come and ask me personally what kind of a chairman I was. It made a big difference as to how they would receive me. You know, if I was the chairman who secretly advised the president of the United States, that meant that I was a most important person, even more important than the president of the United States. And it took them 2 months to screw up enough courage.
Did they let you in?
I finally went this last year. It took them, they just didn't have enough courage to say, are you really the chairman who advises the president secretly? I've told him that in our country we have chairman of the dormitory.
Sure.
The procurement.
Chairman doesn't mean anything in this country.
Artie, have you ever been to the White House?
Oh, yes. Yes, I have. I tell you, it's an incredible experience.
Is that the one you paint in the back of your house? Outside in the back?
No, it is. It's seriously, you know, one of the wonderful things about being in the White House is regardless of who is the occupant at the time, it does belong to all of us. And there's something very, very exciting about going into the White House and realizing how much history has passed through there. Yeah. So it's like saluting a uniform. You literally salute whoever is the occupant.
It's comforting, Artie, to know I can go to you for a funny line every time.
I know. I want to lay it on. What do you think? I wasn't in the White House? No, I wasn't in the White House.
We'll be back in just a moment. We're going to play our blind item when we come back. Don't go away. Welcome back to All-Star Secrets. In the weeks to come on All-Star Secrets, you'll be discovering the secrets of such stars as Carol Lindley, Wolfman Jack, Norm Crosby, Kay Ballard, Frankie Avalon, Russ Martin, and Smokin' Joe Frazier. Okay, quick look at our scoreboard. Lisa has $50. Spencer, $575. My goodness. And Sheila has $155. That can all change because this is our blind item now, and you're not going to receive any help at all from any of our celebrities. You'll have to make this decision all by yourself. The blind item can be worth $500 to each of you, or as much as $1,500 if you're the only one with the correct answer. So good luck to all three of you. Here is the blind item. We ask all of the members of our all-star panel for their attitude on children working in show business. And one of them said, and I quote, "I hate it. I don't think children should be made to compete in an adult world in any area." Okay, that's our blind item. You now have 10 seconds to lock in your answers. You can start right now. Based on your impressions of our panel, what you've learned about them today, who do you think gave us that answer? I hate it. I don't think children should be made to compete in an adult world in any area. Okay, everybody's locked in their answers. Lisa, who'd you say this is?
I think it's Della.
You think it's Della Reese? Okay, we're going to find out who the winner of the game is right now when we find out who is the subject of this blind item. It's Nanette Fabre. Did anybody say Nanette? Yes, Spencer and Sheila did. That means that, Spencer, you're the winner of the game, and along with the money you win, this complete Super Deluxe Home Movie Ensemble.
Now you'll be able to produce and direct your own talkies with this Super 8 Deluxe Movie Ensemble. The camera has the sound recording system to capture all the activity, and the projector completes the cycle, letting you hear as well as see your own bit of Hollywood from All-Star Secrets.
Congratulations to you, Spencer. Very nice indeed. Lisa, you had $50. We added another $50 so you can take home $100. And thank you very much for playing our game with us. Sheila, you ended up with $905. And Spencer, along with the cash of $1,325, you won the Deluxe Movie Ensemble. So today in cash and prizes, you win $2,345. Thank you all three for playing the game. Hey, when we come back, we'll have a special surprise for one of our stars. Don't go away. We'll be right back for that.
This week, a representative of our studio audience will receive Airway's Encore Casual Luggage. Beautiful, lightweight, and durable with added wheels for the ease of roll-along luggage. Furnished by Airway. Today's runner-up players will receive Goobers, crisp, crunchy peanuts, Raisinets, plump, sweet raisins, all covered with smooth, fine chocolate. Snow Caps, dark chocolate non-pearls. Goobers, Raisinets, and Snow Caps. And here's a good idea, Franco-American Spaghetti, the good and hearty all-family favorite. That's still a good value today, Franco-American Spaghetti. And Nescafe Regular and Nescafe Decaffeinated Instant Coffee. If Nescafe can please the whole wide world, we can sure please you. And Unicap Tea High Potency, the vitamin for people on the go. 11 essential vitamins, 6 important minerals, including iron and zinc from Unicap Tea. And delicious Armour Star Bacon. At Armour, we always cure bacon with a natural rind before we trim and slice it. And from La Choy, make your meal swing American with these fine La Choy canned and frozen products. And now back to Bob Eubanks and more All-Star Secrets.
All right, Charlie O'Donnell, thank you very much. Time for a surprise for one of our stars. Have to hurry. John Shuck, join me right here if you would, please. Come here, John. Let me see. We're trying to figure out the things we learned about you today. Let's see. You told us how you used to smuggle people into the girls' dormitory at Denison College. Is that where it was? Yes, yes. For a small fee?
Small fee.
What kind of fee did you charge usually?
Well,
you don't need money. I see. Oh, it wasn't money. Oh, okay. Well, there was one.
Money.
Oh, it was money. Oh.
Yes.
There was one security guard who was onto your game, but he was nice enough never to turn you in. One heck of a nice guy. And in case he had any second thoughts about this, we thought we'd bring him out here. Say hi to the chief of the security at Denison, all the way from Granville, Ohio. Here's Art Shumway. Hey, we have to go. Our thanks to Bill Cullen, Della Reese, Artie Johnson, Nana Fabre. That's the guy. Huh? Take him up here. Bring it up and introduce him.
All-Star Secrets is a production of the Hill Eubanks Group.